it's Breyonna. So today we're gonna be testing out the brand new Juvias Place Culture Collection, which, oh my gosh, like this collection is beautiful and just, I cannot get enough of it. I mean, just look at how gorgeous this palette is. Like, it is so bright and fun. Like, the mattes in here are just like very extra. And also, like, the shimmers in here are super sparkly. Like, I cannot wait to dip into this. Like, I just need every single color on my eyes. But we're also going to be using the brand new liquid Duochrome shadows, which I cannot get enough of. Like, this Fula one has been living on my eyes almost every single day because it is just so intense. I'll do some swatches later on so you guys can see what they look like, but let's just say these are a holy grail for me. Now, I do want to mention that this video is sponsored by Juvias Place, which, oh my gosh, like, I am so excited. Like, thank you again, Juvias, for sponsoring this. Because again, you guys know Juvias is one of my favorite brands. Like, they're not only amazing quality, but they're also very affordable. Literally top notch. And if you've never tried a Juvias Place, like, girl, you're sleeping on them because they have such amazing quality products. But anyways, we're gonna jump right into it. Today I really want to explore like the greens and the pinks. I don't know, like there's something about them, they just keep on catching my eye. But the first shade we're gonna go in with is this bright baby pink. And then I'm just gonna pop it in the inner half of my crease. And do you see that pigment right away? Like, this is literally like one dip. This is what I love about Juvias, is that they're so intensely pigmented, you literally don't even have to build them up if you don't want to. And even though they're pigmented, they're very easy to work with and blend out. Because as you can see, like, I just did a couple circles and it's already ready to go. Now, I am going to show you what a second layer looks like. Just so you see what I mean. Like, you see? Like, you don't even have to build it up. And again, I do want to play around with the greens as well. So we're going to go in with the lightest green in the palette called Taraba. And then I'm just going to be taking this on another fluffy brush and applying it to the outer half of my crease. And then I'm also kind of like blending it upwards towards my brow. Right away, I am going to go in with just a little bit more so we can overlap between the green and the pink. I'm just doing these little back and forth circle motions to blend them into each other. But you can see, like, they're blending so seamlessly because, again, it can be really hard to blend pink and green depending on the tone, but these ones are perfect together. I'm also going to take just a little bit more on my brush and round out the outer edge. So I want like a little bit more definition in that outer V. I just want like a tiny touch of silkiness. So we're going to go in with the deepest green in the palette. And I'm just taking it on this teeny tiny little blending brush, popping it in the crease in the outer half where we applied that green. And then I'm just blending it upwards, doing these little circular motions. Now, it is hard to find nice, deep greens that don't give any harsh lines. And you can see this one is blending out so flawlessly. Like, do you see, like, there's not even a harsh line in sight. Super smooth. You can see it's not even chunky or patchy, none of that. Now, I am just going to go in with a little bit more and build it up. Because again, I just want like a little bit more depth, but I still want that brightness to shine through. I'm just taking whatever is left of my brush and kind of like feathering it into the pink just a little bit in between the two. I'm just going to take some more on my brush and pack it onto the outer half of my lid and blend it up into my crease. This will help when we apply our lid shades in a second so they have something to blend into. I'm just going to reapply the pink and also feather it into that green a little bit more. So I did a half cut crease off camera and I'm just taking a little bit more of that deep green matte and I'm packing it onto the outer edge of that cut crease. You know, just to make sure that we are blending the lid into the crease and like what we did up here. So for the shimmers, we're first going to go in with this bright lime green, and I'm just going to be taking it dry on a little shader brush, and I'm going to be applying it to the center of my lid. Again, like, this is dry, and look at how insane that is. Like, it is so intense. Now, this is a shade, like, every time I open up this palette, my eye just instantly gravitates towards. Like, I'm just so blown away with how stunning this shade is. It's kind of like a lime green, but it has like a little bit of like a champagne in it that just makes it really cool and interesting. I'm just going to take a little bit more of that deep green matte that we just went in with. I'm just going to lightly feather the edge. Now for the rest of the lid, I want to go in with this really pretty pale baby pink shimmer. Again, I'm going to go in with it dry, but this is a very interesting shade because it's like a baby pink that has green and blue reflect in it. So I'm curious to see how it goes into that lime green. Ooh, that is, oh my gosh, like they're so cool together. At first I was like kind of a little bit iffy, but man, like I really like that. So I'm gonna go in with just a little bit more. I feel like that little hint of green that this baby pink has just really makes it look unique and different. Like, it just has such a wow factor to it. And just like the green shimmer, it's super intense with the sparkles. Like, I mean, you can see, like, it is stunning. Like, if you're like me and you like really intense shimmers, you are absolutely going to love the ones in this palette. So to top off the look, we're gonna go in with the Duochrome liquid shadows, which, oh my gosh, like, these are so underrated. Like, seriously, every single time I wear the shade Fula, I get so many compliments. You know, I'm gonna swatch them for you guys because I want to show you like how insane these are. So this first one we have is AfroChella, and this is like a goldish kind of like pink shift. These are like literally one swipe coverage. I mean, just, oh, like, it is so pretty. Do you see that shift though? The next one we have is the green and gold, which is Ankara. Again, I have been wearing this one so much lately, especially with like a green smoky eye. It is so pretty, but oh, it is so gorgeous. And again, like, these are like one swipe coverage. Like, you don't have to build them up. And then the next one we have is Kente. Ooh, that is so gorgeous. I mean, just look at that reflect. I really hope my camera is showing the Duochrome because in person, like, they are super intense. And last but not least, this one is my ride or die. Like, this is my new favorite liquid shadow, and this one's the shade Fula. And it's like an iridescent bluish purple. Every single time I wear this, I get so many compliments. Like, I wore it to the store the other day, and I had 3 people stop me asking me what I had on my eyes. But do you see how cool that is? Like, oh my gosh, like, I need this one, like, to be permanently on my eyes because it is so gorgeous. Like, I don't know if you can see, like, how intense it is, but you can kind of see, like, when I tilt my hand that it has, like, a little bit more of, like, an iridescent kind of vibe to it. So I'm just gonna go in with Fula, the iridescent bluish one, because I just want to show you guys, like, how insane this is when applied. I'm going right on top of what we just applied. But do you see that sparkle? I have never seen a liquid eyeshadow like this. Like, this is like my new holy grail. Like, every single time I wear it, I am just obsessed with it. And also the applicator on these is really nice and precise. So you can actually do a cut crease with them. And you get like a perfect line with it. Because it's just a little bit flexible, so it's really easy to apply. And then what I like to do is, after applying it, I just let it sit on the applicator for a second and then just tap out the edge. And then I also just go in with my finger and then lightly tap. I mean, this just brought this look to a whole other level. Again, I have worn this probably about 10 times now. Every single time I wear it, I get compliments on it. Like, literally, people stop me asking me what I'm wearing because it's just so, like, out there and cool. Like, it's very different. Like, I've never seen anything like it before. I have a lot of liquid shadows, and this is by far the most unique one I have in my collection. So now we're gonna finish up the lower lash line, and I'm first just gonna go in with a dark green matte shade and take it in the outer half of my eye. And again, like, this shade is so pigmented. Like, that is only one dip. Like, it is so good. And using a different little small brush, I'm just gonna take that baby pink from earlier and take it in the inner half. I'm also slightly overlapping it in the center. You know what, I'm actually gonna go in with that light matte green that we first used and just lightly kiss the edge of that dark green, just to help really, like, smoke it out and give, like, that sultry effect. And then for the inner corner, I'm just gonna go back in with Fula, that liquid eyeshadow, and I'm just going to first put it in my inner corner, and then I'm just gonna blend it out with my finger, right on top of the pink. I just cannot get over how cool this is. This look is definitely giving me like watermelon summer kind of vibes. I don't know, like I am obsessed with how it turned out. But again, I really enjoyed this collection. I think it's amazing and so high quality. Again, like the eyeshadow palette is very pigmented, it's super easy to work with and beginner friendly. And if you're like me and you like really sparkly shimmers, you're gonna absolutely love the ones in that palette. And also the liquid eyeshadows, like these babies are so underrated and I cannot recommend them enough. Especially if you're looking for something that's a one swipe wonder, you're gonna absolutely love these. But in the comments down below, let me know what you think about this look, and also let me know what your favorite item is out of the collection. But before you go though, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and also give this video a like. And if you'd like to check me out over on Instagram or TikTok, it's at Breyonna as well. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!